I just flat out picked Tux up this morning as soon as I set Marty's food bowl down. We could get him to the right spot. He let Marty get close without attacking him, so that was good. Are you over here, you sweet thing? Hi. Let me say hi to Morris. I didn't pet Morris yet. Gotta make sure every morning I pet Morris. Good morning, buddy. Good morning. I'm so disappointed we didn't get more rain last night. I'd be surprised if it... Yeah, that's how much rain we got. A trace. Some areas near us got a couple inches. And I mean near, as in like within 15 or 20 miles. We really needed the rain. We had thunder and we had wind. We had dark skies. We had threats. We had promises. And we had no real rain. So we were up at 7 so we could leave at 8 for our walk. So Don can get where he needs to be this morning, and I can get over to Guardian Angel to shop with Michelle. And so far we're on time. That cup of coffee is starting to kick in. They said we could get to 97 today. I hope they're wrong. Well, I don't see Kitty on the steps, and of course something ate the food yesterday, like not a trace of the food left, which, duh, yeah.
She worries about kitty cats.
I do.
Hey, look, kitty, kitten, why don't you stay here and pet your little kitty cat? Now I'm going to get my hit going.
You don't want me to film your hit?
You'll probably be up there before I'm done.
Okay.
I'm not going to get way ahead of you.
Good morning, Kitty. Hi. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Good morning, Kitty. Yes, I'm one of your trail people. Hi. Hi. I gave her a belly rub. I'm glad she's back up here in this shady corner. It's closer to where I think there are more people walking, better chance of somebody deciding to take her home. Farther away from any roads, closer to the big water source. I'm pleased she came back up the trail. I'm glad she doesn't try to follow me up to the track, or we'd have to change our walking pattern. Poor Kitty. I want somebody to take Kitty home. I can't get it all, but I've been picking up sticks and getting them off the trail after last night's storm, at least ones that are big enough to trip somebody. Well, there's Don. He is doing his hit. That must be the last one. It's hot out here in the sun. It really is a scorcher today. So they did spread mulch. Of course, they've made a nice mess for the street cleaner guy. He picked the wrong day to come out and do the...
Government operation and planning. This is exactly right.
The poor street cleaner guy, because he had it looking so nice. And these guys haven't made a mess or anything, but you know, you're going to spill a little bit when you lay the mulch down. And they're over here this morning working on it too, as you can see. I want to play. I do. It's cute. It's a Pacifica. I was trying to see if it's the electric version. Not sure. It had a backup alert as it backed into that spot. This is our second time around. We did tell the town staff that it was looking good and to be careful out there in the heat today. There's a grandmother over here with 3 kids. One's in a trailer and 2 are on bikes, and they're the cutest. They said good morning to me. I was so excited.
Yeah, she's got to be a proud grandmama.
Yep. She's out here with kids exercising, and they're enthusiastic, and they're a good-looking group of kids. So that pretty purple there is a Rose of Sharon. Looks nice. Last lap. Hi, kitty. Did you get you some breakfast? You're licking your lips. What'd you have? Do I want to know? Hi. I don't see anything. But you gotta eat. If you'd have wanted a can, I'd have brought it to you, but you didn't eat any yesterday. Hi, Bunny. I saw you eating on that grass. You keeping Kitty company? Good. I have to say, anytime the cats are on the ground in the shade, even if it's hot out, the ground is really pretty cool. I have never seen Tux or Marty get up off the ground and come over for rubs and their bellies all nice and cooled down. So I worry more about dogs that are chained up in the sun with no shade than I do kitties. Kitties are gonna go be free, are gonna go to a spot that they're comfortable in, and there's plenty of ground in the shade around here. Dawn's a little bit ahead. I'll catch up. Kitty stayed back there, so that's good. I like her better on this part of the trail. It's very far away from the road. All right, so what did the guy say yesterday? What's the scoop?
So when I ran yesterday, the surveyor, 2 surveyor guys were out there getting their stuff out to survey that area. And I asked him, you putting in a sidewalk or a house? He says 3 or 4 houses. And I was like, oh, well, thanks. And so I guess they're gonna try to put a couple 3 houses in there. I don't
know how that's gonna work, and don't know why anybody would pick that land so close to the creek, but
right. And it does go all the way up to that neighborhood. Marianne's gonna
film that,
yeah, show you where it comes out in the neighborhood. So, you know, it's kind of hard for us to gauge how long
big the lot actually is. Yeah.
So, time will tell.
But they didn't mention the sidewalk, but hopefully they'll be required.
Oh, I think so.
To put in sidewalk.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, we decided to do it together because I'd be on the right side of the car to film while Dawn drives. And I think he's trying to say this lot right here with all the trees, but they haven't taken any of those trees down yet.
Right.
It doesn't really look like.
Yeah, but that is where it comes up. And
right.
Right. Well, first of all, it may be the build. Who knows? I don't know. We'll find out.
But that's the lot Don was talking about. This lot over here, there's actually a cemetery, and it's gated. There's some headstones in there that are under protection, and I had to leave a certain amount of space for it.
Yeah.
Hey, it gives us something to talk about on our morning walk. What are they doing down there by the creek today? Before I go in the house, I'm seeing my kitties for a few minutes. There's Stripe. Here's Marty living on my sneakers again. He came up first. God, Marty has the amount of hair on him. The shedding is like 3 times more than any of the other cats. Oh, it's a good boy though. He just got some fur on him. Wow. I pet him, and every stroke there's hundreds of pieces of fur come off. I've got a few minutes before I leave to meet Michelle. Non's already left for his appointment, and I've got 4 window decorations I think I can do in that amount of time. I was able to get the decoration built for one of the windows, 3 more to go, but that's okay. I've located all the parts and got it sorted out, and you know, it's all good now.
So I'm here at the credit union to go in and talk to my financial planner guy. And I put the sunscreen up, windshield screen up, and 24% is what I'm trying to say. I did a keep climbing on and set it to 80, and it says, you know, it's going to turn off at 20%, and I've got 24%. So we'll see what it is when I get back, because this usually takes about an hour.
Okay, Ruby, you stay as cool as you can in all of this. Apparently we sent Don off without a lot of charge up to Holly Springs. Plenty of charge to get back, but maybe not to run the climate the whole time. And I think it's Performance Midnight Silver Metallic Model X over here. Hello. Oh, I'm good.
I got your shirt.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put it in the trunk so I don't forget.
Okay. Well, I've got a bunch of stuff in the back of my car. I'm sure we'll remember to exchange afterward. 100D, not performance wheels, not brand new because it has chrome. I had to totally check it out. It was just, I was trying to talk to Michelle, and I just couldn't quite concentrate until I checked out the X. I know. I thought we'd seen Kevin Costner over here or something. All furniture is 25% off today and tomorrow. I'll just leave that right there. It's pretty funny. I wish my fish tank was big enough for that, but it's not. That's pretty big. I got a lot of fish tank pieces here today. I got 2 of them. Days I wish I had room for something. Those are pretty cool. There's 2 of them, $2.50 each. It's like that stained glass stuff we have on the garage door. This one's bamboo, but that also falls under the category of I wish I needed it because it's $2.50. It's a good deal. Do y'all know what it is? Tell them.
It's Slave Girl Princess Leia.
It's branded Star Wars and everything. It's a dog harness. They had those just for you today.
They did.
It's little baby Yoda. Just for you. Are you trying to tell me something?
I think you need it.
Yeah, I guess I got to take that home. We had to find something pink branded. It's this weekly pink find. I can't think of anything better to do than hunt shirts in the air conditioning on such a hot summer day with my bestie. Michelle's taking both of these home. Her family is totally into anime, and this one on the left says it's the oddity shop. I've helped Michelle get caught up on her Pokemon. We hooked up her Go Plus watch that she's had for a while and are trying to figure it out. It's very similar to my watch. It's the official one. Gotta have, gotta catch her up on the Pokemon while she's here. And this is kind of addictive. I guess it's for spices. It's kind of like you sit down on an office chair and you just want to be a little kid, or a fidget spinner. One of the two. They're asking $129 for this. And remember, it's 25% off today. And it's real drawers. It's real wood. It's a dresser. I mean, that is really nice. If you needed one, looking to see if it says who made it. It does not, that I can tell. Michelle's taking this home for outside movie night on the patio. This is a cool piece of wicker. Check it out, how it even flares out. It has a little skirt in the back and everything. And 25% off today. So today's the day to do it.
Yep. Bye, love you.
Bye, I love you too. We did meet at 10:40 today by the time we got here and went inside. So you can do the math.
Well, 21%, so the climate was still on. I've turned it off just long enough to take it because when I got in the car, the air conditioner kicked on big time. The fan was blown. But 21%, so she dropped 3%, was in there for 2 hours.
Where Ruby has time to cool down while driving. I think it's an accurate temperature now. It's 99 degrees, and the poor town guys, they're still putting down mulch over by the basketball court. It's 100 degrees out here and you still came out to see me. Are you doing okay? I'm checking on you. Yeah, you stay in the shade, Bubby. You stay in the shade. Yeah, it's hot. It is, it's hot. Very hot for the Marty. I'm sorry, buddy. I ordered this stuff at the mailbox real quick. Hey, Tux, I'm gonna get the hose out and water a few things here. Maybe if I do that, it'll actually rain tonight because there is a chance again. It's just so frustrating yesterday that people near us had flash flooding in a couple of inches and we got a trace. I'm watering the hydrangea around the corner. Otherwise, I watered everything else. And there was only 1 or 2 things that really was looking like they needed it up here because I've been staying on it pretty good. It's hard to keep that perennial watered, but besides rain, but I did a little bit. I sprinkled water in around those ferns. That's where Marty's laying. That's where Tux is laying. That should be helpful to them. All right, I got the 4 windows dressed up. It looks the same on the other side. There's 6, 3 on this side and 3 on this side, window sill yellow bricks, and I'm 5 short, so for the window on the left here, I just have 1x2s until I can get back in there and fix it. Kind of a bummer because that is not an add-on at the end piece. That's a take apart and fix piece. So, and I looked everywhere. I looked all over. The wind is not nice out there right now. I went out to see Tux and Marty for a minute and we lost power. We've got power back. We lost it. We got it back. We lost like the 5th time now. The Wi-Fi bulbs are flashing.
Yeah, baby, it's strobing.
It's not good when it does that because that's what signals them to pair up. But still no rain, just wind. Just wind.
I just want the power to stay on too. That's all I'm
Don wants his dinner. I don't blame him. I hear the lift station generator. I thought I heard a transformer blow when I was outside. Scared, like to scare me to death even though it was far away. Stuff hitting the carport over there. That metal roof is loud. Well, no rain, but that's a pretty sizable maple tree limb over there. It looks like it missed everything. I'm hoping nothing's damaged over there. The tree is okay. I hope the pot and all the stuff in the pot's okay. I'm watching you. You seem like you're okay. Look at all the stuff down in the driveway. Well, we have real rain now, so that's nice. The wind was at the front of the, storm, so it's not as bad now. We heard a second transformer blow and our power is really, really out now. Thankfully, the toaster oven was warm and I'm able to finish the nachos for Dawn, which was our meal tonight. I had already finished browning the hamburger and pork. So we should be able to eat anyway. Tux is on the platform. He's okay. I was actually out there with him and Marty when this all started. I was trying to get them up under the shelter. Scared me to death when the transformer blew. I am not calm. Hurricane Fran and Hurricane Hugo. I don't like wind. I'm not calm. So it kind of looks like an alien in the closet in here, but we are watching TV and have internet due to the Nexus power station. It's powering things for us. So hopefully within 3 hours, it's showing 3 hours only, Donnie. Hopefully within 3 hours the power will be back on because that's when the batteries that we had charged will have been used up. And all outside kitties are head counted and accounted for and have food. I waited until after the storm so it wouldn't get wet, and they're all doing fine. Cats know where to go and hide when it gets rough out there. They're much better at it than dogs. Their size lets them get in lots of safe places. Well, there's a couple of limbs off this holly tree. We're gonna go for a ride. I'm curious. We're worried we're gonna have to get out the generator, which we can do, but it's a big deal for Dawn because, it's a lot of work to get it up and going. And the reason we would do it is for the freezer. We have a ton of meat in the freezer right now. And there's a lot of small power outages all over the place, and that may really slow them down because it's not like this was a hurricane and there's a ton of people on standby to help from other states. This is just any old day of the week. I came down here to move these. I don't want Jules to run over them. The driveway's kind of a small disaster, but I'll take a small disaster over a big disaster any day. So that's a good sized tree limb. Talked to Michelle. She has power, but she has big thick tree limbs all over her backyard. Yeah, it looked like it was on a line here. But the lift station's off, so I don't know.
I hear it. It's running.
Yeah, the lift station's running, so maybe this area here doesn't have power.
I don't think it does. I think they're fed up the same thing we do. I would say that this is not power.
Yeah. Well, there's a light. There's lights in here.
Okay, so I was wrong.
So I don't know why the lift station's off then.
Well, once it kicks on, it doesn't cycle back off. I think that's the short answer.
Yeah, we think there's a generator at that house, not power. It's hard to say 100% for sure, though.
Well, I honestly, I heard the generator.
Yeah, I believe you. I mean, obviously. Environmental park looks mostly okay. Some tree limb down over there.
It definitely has power. Because
oh yeah, that wouldn't be on. There's no way that would be on. Well, that's not fair then.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
We're a little tiny pocket. Don wanted us to be part of a massive.
Yeah, bigger the better.
Yeah, bigger the better. They get out here and take care of it. If we're on a little, or just a, you know, our neighborhood or our cul-de-sac is out, that's not good.
Yeah.
There's a big tree limb. So everything coming toward town seems to have power. At least here on the south side. So we're thinking the people here at the part of this neighborhood across the street closest to our neighborhood don't have power.
Yeah, because his doors are open. You can see through the house. See, these people are sitting out on the front porch. So
this house has a light, but that's the only light I've seen on the whole street.
Yeah, but that could be, again, there are people who have generators. That has a doorbell light.
Yeah,
so,
this house.
All right, so there, that street's out. So it's very unusual.
Yeah, like these weird pockets.
Yeah, the street light's on, so absolutely there's power right on this part. But the street light was out on the other
up
one.
there.
Because I would have noticed the street. If the street light was on,
you'd have seen it.
I'd have seen it.
Well,
Although
that's really weird.
Yeah. Well, now this guy's light's on. We may have power on. Because this, when we went by, this business
was off.
Because you videoed.
Right, we would have seen it.
I would have said, there's all that damage, but I swear I would have.
No, those lights weren't on a minute ago, unless they came on because it got dark enough that they came on.
Well, that's possible, you know. That's a fair thing.
But I don't remember going by at night and all that being lit up. Huh.
Don't know.
You can smell, well, I guess maybe the smell of the trees is on my hands from throwing those limbs off the driveway, but.
Yeah, well, see, this is the part I don't understand where we're out from. Because that guy's got power over there, it looks like.
Well, it does look like all of the homes in our neighborhood are out, so, but we're not seeing where the problem is.
Because see, I saw, but I guess it could have been somebody in there with a lantern.
A lantern.
Because you see all these people out walking around, you don't
sitting on their front porch.
You only do that because the house is getting hot. Like I said, I had to go and get the little fan.
Yeah.
And that made all the difference.
It's really weird because the places that usually don't have power, when we don't have power, they have power. We got pole lights, we got. That is weird. So all the stuff over here on 401 has power. I just don't understand where the problem is. Normally it's really obvious.
Well, usually we can find it, that's right. Well, we haven't went to the south. I mean, it isn't back up towards the city. Remember, we've got different ways they can feed us power.
Yeah. Well, the sky's really pretty, Donnie, after the storm. So pretty.
It is. That cloud.
Thank you for taking me for for a ride.
Sure.
I really appreciate it. Your girl, she had a fright earlier and just needed to go for a ride in her Tesla.
That's right.
Or your Tesla, as the case may be.
Tesla.
A Tesla. I needed a ride with my guy.
Yeah, that's right. I've been on this road twice today.
We better be able to charge Jules tonight. Jules is down to 36 miles. We normally don't start charging till 8:30. We had set an alarm to go out and plug both cars in at 10. And it's a good thing they weren't plugged in because the lights flickered not less than
10 times.
Yeah, 10 to 15. So this house, we're coming in from the other way now, has power.
See this line right here.
Right above ground line on that side of the street.
That's one of the lines. So there's a recloser down here. So these people, so there's power to the railroad tracks at least. You know, that guy's transformer is right there. It's up on that pole.
Yeah.
And so at least to the railroad tracks, there's power. Those overhead lines there. These folks got power.
Yeah. So there's several hundred people around us that Duke reports don't have power. I'm like, I don't ever remember going out for a drive and not being able to tell where the problem was.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let this guy go by.
We got power in here. The status of our thing does say assigned, as best as I can tell. Assigned, but no crew on site yet.
So there's the power lines over there. These looking pretty dark.
Yep, I don't think these people have power. There's a light across the street over there, though, unless they have a generator. But you know, this time of night is hard to tell, and when you only see a house with a light, and not every house with a light, it's just really hard to know.
Oh, these people
definitely have power.
I agree. They absolutely have power. They got every light in the house. Either that or they got a good generator.
Well, we're pulling for Dawn not to have to haul out the generators and all the equipment.
Well, here's a house right here over on the right.
Right here, got power.
Yeah. So
we're in a very small pocket.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. So these guys got Christmas tree lights on, so they gotta have power.
Yeah.
This is the recloser right here.
Yep.
This guy right there that we're looking at. So the power goes up to there and it stops right there. That's where it doesn't go through that recloser. And the other recloser, oh, is anybody coming? Nobody's coming. And then there's another recloser down here. See, we're over there.
Right, we're that way.
For a fact, that line back there is the one that feeds us. So we get fed. We can be fed from two different directions.
The pole lights over here are working. That's just really weird.
Yeah. So that means that now here's the other spot. So they have power here. So basically, it's right there on our little branch. I mean, between those two reclosers is the problem. So I'm just telling you, or the fuse blew. Maybe the reclosers are actually good, but the fuse on the fuse on the pole, like you said, that explosion you heard. On that recloser, I saw the fuses. They're all still intact. They've not kicked out, and so I don't know. I'm not a power company guy at this point. I'm very concerned because somebody's going to have to come out and find where the problem is.
So that house definitely has a generator. Those lights are from a generator. Normally when we're out, something fell on the lines over here, but they've been cleaning them up really good, and then it's all underground after that.
Yeah.